Hello, thanks for signing on. My name is Rocco Ferrario, and I've been teaching middle school science here in Napa for about 34 years, and I want to take this opportunity to introduce one of my projects. It's the Raven Airplane Kit, and about 27 years ago, I started working with Pittsco, and we came up with this kit, and I've been using it in my physical science classes, and of course now everything is STEM, and we got next generation science standards. And what I've been doing is I'm just plugging this right into my physical science instruction. If I'm doing anything on experimental variables, if I'm doing anything on forces of flight, all my Newtonian mechanics, center of gravity, I've just been plugging this in as an activity. So it's a simple balsa wood airplane. It's propellered, it's got the red propeller with the rubber band. When it comes time for construction, of course I've been using some medium CA available at the hobby shop. Works fine with white glue, and I've been using it with classes as many as 40 students at one time. And if you were to ask me for some information, if you were to send off your address and stuff, I would send you a box, and in the box I send you a kit, and everything's all finished, and you would take this piece out here, and then you just kind of hold this rubber band up out of the way, and I kind of like to do this little cat's cradle arrangement. I take the wing and I slide it in. Okay, and then I'm all set, ready to go. I have lesson plans that go with it, something that I developed over at Redwood Middle School. One of the key things, of course, in this lesson plan, I've got masters of all the lessons that I've been using. But one of the most important things is the parent letter. Parent letter asking for a lab fee. I know a lot of schools don't really care for lab fees. Principal of mine, Harold Miller, helped me with a lab fee parent letter, and there was three main components where all the students go home with something of value. Every student has a choice of this assignment or another assignment that they don't have to buy anything that's worth the same amount of credit. And for the students that want to participate but can't, come and see me privately. And then after school, I've been helping them work off their kits. They put the sanding blocks together for me and get my little lab tubs all set up with the straight pins and the rulers. And I've been using single edge razor blades for some of the construction. It goes together very easy. Again, when you go out to fly the plane, of course you can wind it up by hand. Winding by hand works just fine. Put a couple hundred turns in. Through certain suppliers, AC Supply Company, SIG Manufacturing, they've got winders that you can use. You can get in twice as many turns, 5 times faster with a winder. Again, I've been using the thick or medium CA for building and for field repairs. And if the plane starts to hang on the propeller a little bit, I slide the wing back. If the plane is diving, I can slide the wing forward. I'll have another video coming soon where I go step by step through the construction. So what we've been doing with the middle schools over the years is charging the lab fee. I've been doing an $8 lab fee, and that more than covers the cost of the kit and all my building supplies. I send home the letter, it comes back. We get the lab fees in, I have the lab tubs, the kids make the planes. Every student makes their own plane. You can decorate them with felt tip markers, no problem. Plug it right into my physical science instruction. The kits come like this, the parts are all cut out, and with simple sandpaper, about maybe 220 grit wrapped around a block of wood, we can get everything nice and smooth. You gotta fight the fuzz, get everything nice and smooth. Put the kits together. There's the dihedral break. Sometimes I put a little piece of tissue paper right here to reinforce that, especially if I'm using white glue. It's been a very important part of my program. It's one thing to talk about forces. It's one thing to talk about flight, but it's so much more fun to go out there and actually do a project where the kids have a little contest flying against each other. We'll get 30, 40 second flight times, no problem, right within a ball field. And if the wings hit something, they're held on with a rubber band, you can slide it back and forth. Again, I've got some contact information here. This is me, Rocco Ferrario. I'm here in Napa, California. This is the Pittsco Raven. You can get the kits directly from me. I also produce them for Pittsco, but if I do my own, promo, you can get the kits directly from me for just about half price. Also, a couple great sites for checking out more on free flight modeling is freeflight.org and modelaircraft.org. So here's my contact information. Give me a call. Let me see if I can help you get this incorporated into your program. It's It's been a lot of fun for me. Many years of flying the airplanes with my kids. They really enjoy it. I've got parents of some of my students that when they were students in my class built their planes, and they still have their planes after all these years. So please get a hold of me if you have any questions about the Raven kit, and I would love to talk airplanes. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Get a hold of me and let's get these planes flying with your kids.